AICC Manipur in charge, Bhakta Charandas accuses BJP of abusing insurgents, polling personnel and election officials to win 12th state assembly election. BJP Manipur Pradesh President Sharda says no camping, no controversy within BJP over Chief Minister candidature. JDU extends support to BJP. Party appoints member-elect of THANGJAM Assembly Constituency Kumuktam Joykishan as JDU legislature leader. Naga People Front Manipur Unit President Awangbao Nyumai assures NPF will continue striving for harmony in Manipur, says ADC election and bill on NPF's plate. Manipur reports 14 new COVID-19 cases, 20 recoveries and no fatality in 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.26%. And India logs 3,614 COVID-19 cases, over 5,000 recoveries and 89 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.71%. Good evening and welcome to Impact News. You're watching Primetime English News. To stay protected from coronavirus, wash your hands frequently, wear your masks properly and maintain a safe distance. And I'm PREMI THANGJAM. Personnel and election-related officials to win the 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly election. He alleged the BJP government bought at the centre and state for taking control of Home Department during the recent election and even accused of influencing pre-poll violence incidents. Speaking to media at Congress Bhavan in Imphal, Bhakta Charandas said BJP abused power in its last 5 years of tenure. He alleged BJP of carrying out mass proxy voting with the support of some miscreants in the recent polls. Bhakta Charandas maintained that repolls were conducted only in selected polling stations where BJP had better chances of winning the election. He accused that BJP has won majority of seats by abusing power. Speaking to media, MPCC President Enlokin said Congress will remain ever grateful to those who gave their valuable votes for Congress candidates in the recent election. He added that Congress will never break the trust of the people.
Democracy chatpa khwaidagi yamna phajaba adugumlaba country amanina khangramba adugumlaba Bharat ngasidi thainagi ningthau palingai gi angamba hatna rakanda sason paibagi adomda sangsilakpuna maram oradana democracy gi wahan thokado laisalaktabagum adumak tawba ikoi punamakne henna khang.
BJP has used Kuki militant outfit, the Naga militant outfits to bring BJP in power. The postal ballot, which were supposed to be counted and added before the counting of EVM votes, was not added to the total votes. Instead, the postal ballot votes were added after the counting of the EVM votes. And that has led to an open manipulation of postal ballots votes at the last hour of counting to make BJP candidates win by a very small, minuscule margin.
BJP Manipur Pradesh President Sharda clarified that there is no campaign nor any controversy over Chief Minister candidature within the BJP. In a telephonic conversation with Impact News, Sharda asserted that there is no campaign whatsoever within the party over the Chief Minister's post.
Information like Tavanina, I came to the number one. Kanamati came test that President over Taragasu, Yawagi Maram Late, Yabusu Yauro, Tauragasuko. The state president, the 95 Tagana Nasibauda. Kanago Mamatagi interest, I can am to Yaurate, a particular decision that I understand Tawani Hoziksu, Kanamatagi, favor the I Leroy, as the president, any Emelena. I inacta lakanda, Moko Pongopa, Animapuna Makti, I center the Yongani. 32 the 32 do, I call Makoi opinion, I want that having Mayama Dum Laiko. Magi, I call Sito, Wasito, Adum suggestion to me. adugumba suggestion mana piba ai koi collect tawbudi ai duty ne ba as a president mayam gi mode center gi leader da thambaiba sina ai duty ne ba aduga XYZ adugi kem tawba taraga su ai kem te yauro sarkar lente.
Meanwhile, residents of Haingang Assembly constituency urged relevant authorities to appoint Nongthombam Birane as its state's chief minister again. Speaking to media at Kontha Ahallup today, BJP worker of Awang Potsangbam, Nandalala Angomcha said BJP's thumping victory in 12th Manipur Legislative Assembly is still all due to distrust people have in Birane.
Chief Minister Birane bu nungsibagi khudam handaki kuthani thoi kari base sigi credit Chief Minister Birane laugadabani ngasi kuthani thoi karaba matam sida BJP ki leader singna elected candidate singna Chief Minister Birane nang lead oibam thoi nang sarkar semo haidana sacrifice tawgadaba matam sida makhoi masen gi marakta yengthina bagi aina Chief Minister oigadab naina sayang pambom na bagi khudam amakak ulak base Manipur parjana pende Minister aina oigadab na aina oigadabani haidana chingthekna dana BJP bu adugumba masak thien mataraga party interest holokani Manipur gi laimai da BJP amung mut khibasu yai.
Janata Dal United JDU has appointed member-elect of Thangmaiban Assembly constituency Kumukcham Joykishan as JDU legislature party leader. Press release signed by JDU National Office Secretary Mohammad Nisar also informs that member-elects Musurunglu Sanate from Tipaimuk constituency is appointed as party deputy leader and Abdul Nasir from Lilong constituency as party chief whip. The appointments were approved by JDU National General Secretary and Northeast in charge Afaq Ahmad Khan, Northeast Executive Council JDU convener Senjumo Enisen Lotha and JDU National Returning Officer Anil Hegre. The press note further says JDU will extend continued support to BJP. Newly elected leader of JDU legislature party Kumukcham Joykishan made an announcement that JDU will work alongside the upcoming BJP-led government in the state. He said the decision was taken as per directive from JDU national leaders. Speaking to media at his residence in Thangmaiban today, Joykishan said JDU elect members in the 12th State Assembly election went to Delhi yesterday and discussed the matter with JDU national leaders. He added that decision to support BJP government is primarily based on JDU being in alliance with BJP-led NDA government at the center, and in view that BJP is also a part of JDU-led coalition government in Bihar.
Delhi das Union Ministry already Bihar fully Madugi my big brother attitude to kind of that is up to them. Akoi other alliance partner like with national level la koi national office ke in order to koi support tongnis order to from sina dum lo akoi gi tongom thopa prajai min retro koi support order lo thokuni BJP ke koi phamina aga na koi to wai to na te koi tongom thokura to kuni mo koi gi oiba warol mo koi ni piche ga haita.
6 member-elect of Janata Dal United who left Imphal yesterday to discuss JDU's inclusion to information of new BJP-led state government with party national leaders arrived in Imphal today. They also met with JDU leader cum Bihar Chief Minister Nitish Kumar. Speaking exclusively to Impact News upon arrival at Imphal International Airport this afternoon, the new members-elect said they have discussed with party leaders regarding their stance to join the BJP government.
Already declared to BJP support to already notice issue to national secretary only just to support BJP.
aidi leiriba NDA da tatminaba amasung Bihar da su tatminabanina ekhoi adum leiriba government sida soin saugalani adugi letter su pigre
ekhoi center gi leader singa tanar kan da logjaba adum decision ni koi sung soidina koi handak lakadu sengudriba government sida support to baina koi gi project logjare atopa tudopa hendra hanan bagi support chini adugi makha tarapadi lakpa consequences me amdugi matungina koi step matang dum logjarakani hojiko ebadi only support to bukatani hojik leiriba decision jiti
Naga People's Front Manipur Unit President Awangbaw Nyumai assured that NPF will continue striving for peace and harmony in Manipur. Speaking exclusively to Impact News at his official quarter in Lamphel today, Awangbaw Nyumai assured that the party will urge the relevant authorities to conduct ADC election at the earliest. He maintained that NPF strives for harmony among communities in the state. He also said ADC Bill 2021 will be tabled in the Assembly in a constitutional manner. Regarding ministerial post for the 5 members-elect of NPF, Awangbaw Nyumai said the matter will be discussed with the party leaders. He also said BJP, which has attained absolute majority, should form the new government as soon as possible, adding that NPF has no objection to anyone from BJP becoming the chief minister.
Number yamba yamdabana friendship sabanate. Minister Bert Pangba Pangdaba have city, a party leader singer, Hoge BJP leader singer, Tanaraga to decide Togani. Government formation Tobo, before 19 the Todobanina. Adugimanda Sweden decision the Logani and internal crisis hydra leadership tussle Tonabasina Manipur Akoi Cheklibatamsida. Government Kranungaitaba, Madam Kramanki later. I don't want this to repeat again. I wish that BJP leadership at the center they took decision at the artist. Zat Amaga Zat Amagi Marakta gap lainaba mistrust labor mayamsi amuk bridge town honaba. Ihan Hanna, ADC relationship Pangtunay, Honagani. Article 371 Sigi Makhada, Pirievadu, Kramapung Pana, PCA Habigi, Siamdopani, Aduga Assembly, the Putopa Habzigo, System Amalagani, System Madu, Yengbo Matunda, Aku Putonanga, Husu, Persuamut Mahatana, Huitopani.
Residents of Ziribam district carried out protest rally today demanding removal of BJP Manipur Pradesh General Secretary K. Sarat Kumar from his post. Rally started from primary school at Jiribam's Vidyanagar. Jiribam district police personnel intercepted the rally near Lamlong Kaithil. Protesters held various placards condemning K. Sarat Kumar. It may be mentioned that Ziribam DC imposed CRPC section 144 since yesterday morning. Meanwhile, independent member-elect of Ziribam Assembly Constituency, Ashab Uddin, thanked the people of Ziribam Assembly Constituency for voting him to power for the second time. He appealed to Ziribam residents to refrain from post-poll violence but to strive for development. Speaking to media at his official quarter in Ziribam's Babupara today, Ashab Uddin stressed that Ziribam is lagging behind in many aspects. He called for collective efforts in bringing progress and development in Ziribam district.
Mi amana lalambasu yai masigi damakta ekhoina kadang relaxation ama tawrga ngakpi khot bidana Jiribam ti santi level ama ma hen sei diri sidi yamna chakhattaba lama ma obrina hariba irang sema ekhoi yam sakatuna laiba talaga di Jiribam gi chakhattorang dasu apan bale laigani ekoi santi laina isri nawgi bhab ta ekoi laimena si election haiba deg magi mare ba khasira praja gi apam bahasira adugi makhada ka ba po ba haiba sidi si masanta bani masida aigi dol ka de hadana natraga aigi dol ka re hadana yamna Sagat Badumaki Tauraroshi, Eko Santi Lena Ingmenesi, Jiribam Chakolansi, Jiribagi Awata, Table Lamadana Minaraga, Jiribamasi Chakotolamo, Hensi.
Locals of Khetrigao constituency alleged NPP workers of member-elect from Khetrigao Assembly constituency, Sheikh Nurul Hassan, of pelting stones and firing guns towards the houses of BJP supporters. It may be mentioned that the incident reportedly occurred when Sheikh Nurul Hassan was going on a victory procession in a different location yesterday. Protest meets were staged in multiple areas of constituency today, including Kongba Kaithil, Thambal Kong, Sabal Laikai, Kongba Laishram Laikai, Bhamon Kampu Awang Laikai, Bhamon Kampu Makha Laikai, Naharuk Thongkong, and Nongmai Lembi Lampak in Top Kongnangkong. Protesters condemned Sheikh Nurul Hassan for allegedly instigating his workers to carry out the attacks. They also demanded legal punishment for the perpetrators at the earliest.
Tasena nungmai kapai culture je masi yamna luzadaba akoi yamna pamjadaba asai praja mayam si nupi angang ahing tumham jawang khangdaba nupi moina ngarang macha pama chelakpada khoi tasena imit tagi pita gi khangaude tasena masi tokpiu masi gi irang si kaigumba tokdaba tadi khedigaw se akoi mathak mak hawolaga leifam jawang khangdana khoi pamba kendra du oirani sengna moi politics ki maram da khoi kaigomta masi da khoi mai leina de khoi khangdi sengna khoi na hingjaningi di yam santi oiba Praja moina hingan biu
akoi cheknura sal se mahang na luching ba je khoi pamjadre ba.
Union Minister of State for Education and External Affairs, Dr. R.K. Ranjan, assured of approaching the relevant authorities to ensure that academic career of Indian students in Ukraine are not affected due to the ongoing Ukraine-Russia war. The Union Minister was interacting with 13 Manipuri students who have returned home from Ukraine and their parents today. Dr. R.K. Ranjan added that evacuation of Indian nationals, including students stranded in Ukraine, is underway under the supervision of Prime Minister Narendra Modi. Russian forces appear to make progress from northeast Ukraine in their slow fight to reach the capital Kyiv as a part of a multi-front attack on the capital. The Russians' push from the northeast appear to be advancing, a U.S. defense official said, speaking on condition of anonymity. Combat units were moved up from the rear as the forces advanced to within 30 kilometers of Kyiv. In the latest update, Russian rocket attacks have destroyed a Ukrainian air base near the town of Veselkiv in the Kyiv region. Ukraine's foreign ministry said a mosque in the southeastern Ukrainian port city of Mariupol, where 80 civilians were taking shelter, has been shelled by Russian forces. Meanwhile, Russian Deputy Foreign Minister Sergei Ryabkov said Russia is prepared to resume arms control talks with the US if Washington is ready. Tentha Gram Panchayat Pradhan Naurem Pradeep said they will not forgive social and cultural activist Rakesh Naurem for accusing him of being involved in burning down Rakesh's house. Speaking to media at Panchayat office in Tentha today, Pradhan Pradeep said that the fire incident was unfortunate. However, Rakesh trying to blame him for the incident is unfounded and condemnable. Meanwhile, Tentha Khongbal Welfare Association demanded Rakesh to clarify the matter within March 14th. Association Vice President Moirangtham Sanjoy also warned of imposing social boycott against Rakesh and his family upon failing to clarify his allegations.
Lebak miyamdat Tentha Gram Panchayat asibu lanong hanaba machak ma kohile mahak kumba amana Manipur kumbagi sakuk saningai oiba Dr. Moirangtham Narasinghabu miyam mangda yonba wahi lana haijenba asi yam kanna kandem tawi
Rakesh Nauremgi yum mai tharambagi thokdok asi kanana karigidamak satharamba thonglo haibigi matangda clubna karisu khangba leite loinana ngasi phawbada Rakesh Nauremgi imung manunggi miyoi amatana thokdok asi matangda wafam natraga waka amata su club asida phongdorpa leitre mangna media da phongdok ki wafam adu sengdok kadabani.
Manipur reported 14 new confirmed cases of COVID-19 out of 1,104 samples tested in the last 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.26%. As per the latest report from State Health Department and COVID-19 Common Control Room, total confirmed cases of COVID-19 in Manipur are 1,36,976. Active cases are 99. No fatality was reported in the past 24 hours. Death toll remains at 2,116. On the positive note, 20 recoveries were reported in the past 24 hours. Total recovered cases reached 1,34,767. Manipur's recovery rate stands at 98.39%. And now it's time for a small commercial break. After the break, we bring in updates on coronavirus cases in India and the world. We'll be right back. Keep watching Impact News.
Presto Personalized Wonders, Imphal Nauna Hangdok Cherry, Haidibasida, personalized gifts, corporate gifts, awards and mementos, home decor, office rubber stamp Nachingba, Potlam Singh, Mafamasida Pangigani, Nasi Maglangsin Birau, Tilak Ras Enterprises, Presto, Tangal Bazar near Kasturi Tong, Imphal. Contact number 0385-244-9025 Natraga 98621-00456.
Enjoy our freshly baked products. All our products contain honey. Kohi, taste the heart of Manipur.
Welcome back after the break and you're watching Primetime English News. India added 3,614 fresh COVID-19 cases, 5,185 recoveries and 89 deaths in 24 hours. As per the latest report of Union Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, India's COVID-19 active cases have declined to 40,559. Total recoveries are 4,24,31,518 and recovery rate stands at 98.71%. Death toll reaches 5,15,803. Over 179,91 lakh doses of COVID-19 vaccine have been administered in India so far. Globally, coronavirus has infected above 45,57,51,000 people. Above 60,59,000 people have died and recoveries are above 38,95,71,000. USA has the highest active cases of above 2,44,04,000 in the world. Indian Psychiatric Society Manipur State Branch held the 12th annual conference of Indian Psychiatric Society Manipur State Branch Manipsecon 2021 today. The event was held on the theme, the role of social media on tackling challenges in mental health at Indian Medical Association IMA Hall in Lamphilpot. Dhannamanjari University, Imphal Vice Chancellor Professor N. Rajmohan, Indian Psychiatric Society Manipur State Branch President Dr. S. Manikanta, Vice President Professor K. Santibala, Secretary Dr. S. Gojendra and eminent officials of Indian Psychiatric Society Manipur State Branch attended the event. Speaking on the occasion, Professor N. Rajmohan lauded Indian Psychiatric Society Manipur State Branch for engaging in facing various issues of the state. Dr. W. Rabika Devi stressed on social media and mental health, a psychological perspective. Dr. Ashima Hawijam spoke on social media and mental health, benefits and risks. Dr. Elchinkai Laima gave resourceful insights on positive impact of social media on older adults and senior at the event.
The Indian Psychiatric Society Manipur State Branch is doing so many commendable works. Their efforts for the cause of the society is highly laudable. The theme of the conference, I hope the proceedings of this conference will be very much benefited not only to the scholars and scientists but also to the common people as well as the policy makers.
CJ Eye Care Foundation today organized free eye check-up camp as a part of World Glaucoma Week 2022. Doctor and staff of CJ Eye Care Foundation checked up around 36 people and diagnosed 2 cataract cases and pterygium cases. They will be provided treatment under NPCB, NHM, CMHT, PMJAY schemes. Department of Nephrology of Regional Institute of Medical Sciences, Imphal, held an awareness on kidney health for all time to mark World Kidney Day. RIMS Department of Nephrology head Professor T. Brojen led the awareness in and around Quairamban Imam Market. Saplings were planted at RIMS campus as a part of the event. A book published by Zuban and Sasakawa Peace Foundation named
really excited to be here today
at Giving Tree Complex in Sangai Pro, Imphal today. The book is jointly written by 24 writers from different states of India, including Manipur, and 1 writer from neighboring country, Myanmar.
Fiction, short story, mayam yauzaba aduga mari lainana north east concentrate tawzaba larik na haibata home yum haibase climate change tawbadagi mangchala iba natraga political regime change tawbadagi mangchala iba akoina CAA tawbadagi citizenship ki artha hongak pase sida home haibase karino home sigi home se naina bako yum hairisa akoina yum sibu kai kari kawi akoigi loan sina yum oibra akoigi culture sina yum oibra na admaina naina bani haibata.
National Cadet Corps Group's headquarter Imphal paid homage to late Major Ngangon Joy Datta of Gorkha Rifles at Sainik School premises in Pangai, Imphal today. The program was held as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Attendees paid floral tribute to the portrait of Major Joy Datta, who laid down his life during a fierce fight between militants and Indian peacekeeping force in Sri Lanka's Vasavilin in October in 1987. During his lifetime, Joy Datta served as commander of Indian peacekeeping force in Sri Lanka. He was posthumously awarded Veer Chakra in 1988 for his supreme sacrifices. Addressing the occasion, Lieutenant General L. Nishikanta said a small state like Manipur has a huge number of army personnel. He called upon the present generation to revere the supreme sacrifice of the Indian Army for the nation.
We have had our share of martyrs. When we compare the population base of this state with the rest of the country, we have the per capita highest number of military officers from anywhere in the country. Second, one is proud of the fact that we have contributed very, very well. Example, 71 war.
Internal Quality Assurance Cell, Lilong Hauraibi College kicked off 3-day workshop on faculty development program for university and college teachers at its multipurpose hall today. The workshop is being held as a part of Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav. Rajiv Gandhi National Institute of Youth Development, Shri Perumbudur, Tamil Nadu and Lilong Hauraibi College will conduct the program in 14 sessions on the theme Role of Teachers in Integrating Skill Development in Higher Education through NEP 2020. University and Higher Education Director, Government of Manipur, Dr. Rangitabali Waikom, Dribugar University DDU Center for Kaushal, Director Dr. Kiran Hazarika, MU Department of Foreign Language Korean Language Professor Hyung Kyung Lee, Manipur University Center for Skill Development and Entrepreneurship Director Professor C.H. Ibohal and Lilong Hauraibi College Principal Dr. Muhammad Rahijuddin Sheikh took part in the event. Integrated Rural Development Services Organization IRSDO Wangjing marked International Women's Day at the organization's office premises today. The day was celebrated on the theme Gender Equality for a Sustainable Tomorrow. Under National Foundation for India NFI, successful women from all walks of life in Ziribam district were honored on the occasion. Padma Shri awardee Hanjabam Radhe, Thawbal Women Police Officer in charge Okram Chauba, social activist Mamtaz Begum, IRDSO Secretary Noni Bala Naringbam attended as resource persons. One-day awareness on National Rural Livelihoods Mission was held at Riha village in THANGJAM district today. Block Mission Management Unit Pungyar Block of Manipur State Rural Livelihood Mission and Department of RD and PR jointly organized the event. Toi Sikipung, Thawai Kuki, Rambrai Chadong villages including self-help groups attended the event. Around 50 families of Bishnupur Thiam Laikai Ward number 8 today received free LPG connection along with refill stove and gas booklet under Pradhan Mantri Ujwala Yojana today. Distribution ceremony was held at social worker Thiam Ritu's residence. Her associates Taudam Ratana and Thiam Suran identified the families to get benefits under the scheme. Midday Council More MCM observed S28 Foundation Day at its office in More today. Speaking on the occasion, Council President M. Thoiba highlighted on how and why the council was established. Former council members Ka Nongpok Apunba Nupilup More locals and club officials from 5 localities attended the event. And in sports news, in the ongoing first MNC Super Plate Cricket Tournament, TCMGC Thongjopatu defeated KASCE Komidog by 134 runs in the 18th league match played today at Oriental College and Model Higher Secondary School ground. Batting first, TCMGC Thongjopatu scored 236 runs in the allotted 40 overs, losing 8 wickets. In reply, losing team KASC Komidog scored only 102 runs in 24 overs and 3 balls with all wickets down. TCMGC Thongjopatu all-rounder L. Vivekananda bagged player of the match title. In the 19 league match played at Langtabal Public Ground, KSDO Kiamgai defeated Thau Thangmaiban by 209 runs. Batting first, KSDO Kiamgai scored 259 runs in 40 overs with 8 wickets down. In the second inning, Thau Thangmaiban scored a meager 50 runs, losing 10 wickets in just 19 overs and 5 balls. KSDO Kiamgai all-rounder Nawaz Sharif bagged player of the match title. One league match each of the tournament will be played at Luang Pokpa Cricket Stadium, Oriental College and Model Higher Secondary School ground and Langtabal Public Ground tomorrow. Classic FA Chingmairong and Neroka FC Sangapam ended in a goalless draw in the 8th quarter-final of the league match of the 63rd Sertur Chand Singh KCSI CBE Memorial Invitation Football Tournament today. In the match played at artificial turf ground Lamlong Tongkong, Imphal, both teams failed to score any goal in the allotted duration. Neroka FC's W. Rohit and A. Rishan got red cards for violating match rules. Sagolband United and SSU St. Jamai will lock horns in the last quarter-final match tomorrow afternoon. Samurao Polo Club and CRPF Polo team beat the opponents in today's matches of the ongoing 37th Men's State Polo Tournament. In today's matches played at Iroshemba's Kangjaibung, Samurao Polo Club defeated Kurai Polo Club 4-3 and CRPF Polo team defeated Arbind Polo Club Team B in 7-2. 26 polo teams are participating in the ongoing tournament on knocked-out basis. MPSC Team A will play against Chinkai Hunba Polo Club Team A and Kuman Polo Club will compete with K and MM Riding School tomorrow. India defeated West Indies by 155 runs in a remarkable bowling performance to register the second win of ongoing ICC Women's World Cup cricket at Hamilton Seddon Park in New Zealand. In today's match, India secured 317 runs in stipulated 50 overs with 8 wickets down. West Indies responded with 162 runs in 40 overs and 3 balls with all wickets down. India will now face England on March 17. First leg second semi-final match of the ongoing Indian Super League 2021-22 between Hyderabad and ATK Mohun Bagan is underway at GMC Athletic Stadium since 7:30 p.m. In yesterday's first semi-final match played at Fatorda Stadium, Kerala Blasters defeated Jamshedpur in 1-0. Final league match will be played on March 20th. Before we end, let's take a look at headlines once again. AICC Manipur in charge Bhakta Charandas accuses BJP of abusing insurgents, polling personnel and election officials to win 12th state assembly election. BJP Manipur Pradesh President Esharda says no camping, no controversy within BJP over Chief Minister candidature. JDU extends support to BJP party appoints member-elect of THANGJAM Assembly constituency, Kumukcham Joy Kishan as JDU legislature leader. Naga People Front Manipur Unit President Awangbo Nyumai assures NPF will continue striving for harmony in Manipur, says ADC election and bill on NPF split. Manipur reports 14 new COVID-19 cases, 20 recoveries and no fatality in 24 hours. COVID positivity rate stands at 1.26%. And India logs 3,614 COVID-19 cases, over 5,000 recoveries and 89 deaths in 24 hours. Recovery rate stands at 98.71%. And that's all we have for this edition of the English Primetime Bulletin. Thank you for joining us. Coming up next is Primetime Manipuri Bulletin. For more news, you can also follow Impact TV on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram and YouTube. Till then, good night, stay indoors and stay safe.
Shraddha Yaithok Jari Purbashramda Aikoi Kwaibu Konbiramba Kunjengbam Birin Singna Maki Nushijaraba Imung Manung Sagainate Amadi Marumapang Kwai Pumnamakpu Thadoklamlaga Hokiba Tang Kunipan Tha Ani Ing Lising Ani Subna Kunithoi Farelgi